From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie. This local and regional news update is brought to you by Northway Bank. Want a Northway Bank teller to keep in your pocket? There's an app for that, now available for iPhone and Android. Download yours today. Northway Bank with 17 locations throughout New Hampshire. The people you know, the bank you trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Conway Fire Chief Steve Solomon says he's gotten a lot of ambulance calls lately for people showing flu-like symptoms. A registered nurse with Memorial Hospital in North Conway says the hospital is seeing a higher than average number of people with flu-like symptoms, but the Valley area is not experiencing an epidemic, meaning the disease is not spreading rapidly and the numbers are not significantly higher than what is normally seen this time of year. Andrea Murphy, the infection control coordinator at Memorial, says the situation in the Valley is nothing like the magnitude of what's happening in Boston, where a public health emergency was declared earlier this week.
We do have increased numbers of patients coming into our emergency department and our walk-in with influenza-like illness. Most of these patients are not requiring admission. Most of them are being sent home with maybe antiviral medication and orders to get rest and drink water and take drugs like Motrin or acetaminophen.
Murphy says some of the staff at Memorial have flu-like symptoms as well. The hospital has a mandatory vaccination program for its workers. Those who don't want to take a flu shot or are unable to for some reason are required to wear a mask whenever they're near a patient. Murphy says her hospital's beds are filled with patients who have normal winter ailments, not all of them flu-related. She says she's concerned about the influx of people into the Valley from hard-hit areas, as the Valley usually experiences the tail end of a ripple effect. Murphy says even if you get the flu vaccine, you can still come down with the flu, but you're likely to be sick for a much shorter period of time with less serious symptoms, and you don't necessarily have to see your doctor if you get the flu. Those most vulnerable include the very young, the elderly, and anyone who has immune system problems. If you do get the flu, you should stay home from work or school and only return 2 days after any fever has gone. The most important precautions you can take:
wash your hands, get your flu shot, don't touch your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay hydrated, stay as healthy as you can. Those are the basics.
More information is available online at the hospital's website at memorialhospitalnh.org. or call Memorial at 603-356-5461. In Maine news, the AARP is issuing a warning about an apparent phone scam in the state in which callers are fraudulently identifying themselves as representatives of AARP. The AARP says the Lincoln County Sheriff's Department has been contacted by residents saying callers are asking for personal information, including a phone number, address, and banking information, in order to send them their new cards from AARP. The AARP says it does not ask for personal banking information from its members and urges residents to be aware of this scam. In sports, St. Louis beat Massachusetts 70-62 last night in the Atlantic 10 opener for both teams. Bryant pulled away in the second half to beat Quinnipiac 103-95 last night in Northeast Conference play. The Boston Bruins, though, they have to start strong when the shortened season gets underway. Forward Milan Lucic is looking forward to it. He says with less games, it becomes a sprint right away, and every game means so much more. And together and healthy again, New England Patriots tight ends Rob Gronkowski and Aaron Hernandez could be trouble for the Houston Texans in Sunday's divisional playoff game. The pair played together in just 5 games this season. Hernandez missed 6 of the first 10 with a sprained right ankle. Then Gronkowski missed the next 5 with a broken left forearm. In the weather today, partly sunny this morning, then cloudy with a slight chance of rain this afternoon. Highs in the upper 30s, light winds becoming south around 10 miles per hour. Freezing rain likely tonight, rain likely mainly after midnight, patchy fog, ice accumulation around a trace, not as cold with lows around 30, and cloudy on Saturday, a chance of rain or freezing rain in the morning, patchy fog, highs in the lower 40s. From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie.